Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Well, Peter, a derby with over a century of history and two huge institutions. It's a game, no matter what the dynamic or the significance, has always been a really highly charged affair that's utterly unmissable, and I expect this one to be no different.
And as you can see, we've already started here. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Mkhitaryan. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rafael Leao. And he's being shifted off. Hits one! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Carlos Augusto goes in for the header. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Martinez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan finding their passes. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Oh, well played. Chukwueze. And he's only too happy to take that back. Joao Felix. Abraham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. Rafael Leao.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Picked out Chukwueze! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram. He might be in here! And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Mkhitaryan. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Rafael Leao has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that was vital. And that interception was most necessary. He's had a hit! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrible error, duly punished. Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Loftus-Cheek. Here's João Felix. Chukwueze. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Çalhanoğlu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Martinez. João Felix. Taken back almost at once. And it's Mkhitaryan. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Milan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Well, that's well seen too. Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu puts his foot on the gas. Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
It's a good spell of possession. There's the hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, great play! Çalhanoğlu. Carlos Augusto is flagged offside.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking...
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Çalhanoğlu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a pretty loose pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
Shot a goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A case now of complete control. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no joy this time. Barella.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Caught offside that time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 90. Numero 8. Numero 28.
Keeper's
Numero
ball.
23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 38, il numero 30, il numero 55, il numero 31, il
Zalewski.
numero 46.
Oh, he's through the middle.
Sostituzione.
And the shot! He scores! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Now who's going to be first to this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pulisic. That is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And that's gone loose. And here's Pulisic. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now he's off and running. Zalewski. That is ended up in no man's land. Fratesi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
And here's... and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dumfries. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, Red, nice interception. Engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries. That's that, the end. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
He's had a hit! Goal! Milan! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafael Leao. Abraham shapes to shoot. He scored. 2-0 and in next to no time.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been...
And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Nicely intercepted. Lukoko. Boga. Boga! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Nice really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And they've got rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Milan have reclaimed it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking tidy in possession here. Rosario. And he's being shifted off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Chukwueze. Thiaw cuts it out. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! And more and more and more! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Lukoko looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nice clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing step. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he latch on to this? Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Joao Felix Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Nice just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Abraham. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good ball shot. He's got the shot away! Great football shot and save.
Rafael Leao controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Cleared away. Chukwueze! No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Boga. And that is masterful defending. And the half-time whistle goes. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. Can he finish? Nice have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chow kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Abraham. Now it's Chukwueze. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rafael Leao.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Abraham. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafael Leao was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Joao Felix unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a shade optimistic.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Great defending, strong and determined.
Numero 28.
Boga,
Lasciano il campo
nicely intercepted.
il numero 11, il numero 30, il numero 7.
And
il
he was
numero
quick to
55,
react.
Il numero 31, il numero 46. Attenzione,
Some resolute defending there. Budawi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao looks to get on the end of this. Mukoko. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's just beyond his reach. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Pulisic. Budawi. Mukoko. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! It's in! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Nice grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pulisic. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's quick to get it clear again. Boga. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's gone for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Works it forward. Gabbia gets across to intercept that. Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Heads it! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. No, that's been intercepted. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Abraham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No way through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
For this guy, João Felix, Peter, freedom of movement is key. When he's at his most prolific and dangerous, he tends to drift out a lot, stretching defences and exploiting space. You wonder how much space he's going to be afforded here. I guess they'll be planning on shutting him down.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Rafael Leao. And he cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mukoko. He could be in here. Chow gets over and intercepts. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Boga! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. Loftus-Cheek. Abraham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chukwueze. That's really well manoeuvred. Boga. And that's a good ball. Chance! Goal! Nice! And it's Nice in front.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pass is just off target. Chukwueze. Abraham. Rafael Leao. Looking for options for movement. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Rafael Leao. Abraham! Now, oh, he's been caught on it here. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mukoko. Oh, nice touch. Mukoko stood his ground strongly. Rosario. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great pick out. Could be decent hit! He can get that clear. Now that's well seen too. Boga is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's played him through. Mukoko! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mukoko really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Mukoko. Boga. Joao Felix. Chukwueze. Now this could be a chance.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mukoko. And there's green grass ahead of him. Has a goal! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Nice clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Tomori spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's had a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Mukoko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Nice with the corner, they're first. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Boga.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Nice take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good foot in there. And it's played forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And out it comes again. Boga. And he's gone backward here. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now here's the delivery. Cleared away. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Chukwueze.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Loftus-Cheek. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Joao Felix cuts it out. Boga, given the lift of his goal. Now, what about a counter-attack? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tomori with the foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 90. Numero 8. Numero 28. Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11. Il numero 30. Il numero 7. Il numero 55. Il numero 31. Il numero 46.
And he can clear it away.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It'll be a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And played right into his path. Oh, great play!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gesson is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mukoko. Can he spark a counter here? Klaus. He has found the way through. It's a mighty effort! It's hit the crossbar. Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So now the difference is 3. That has been cut short. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. No, that's been intercepted. Klaus. Mukoko. Nice finding their passes. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! And again! No mistake! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing all... And the referee brings it to a close. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And that gets things running. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Driving forward. Boga. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I really do like the look of Tammy Abraham, Peter, who I find to be very hard-working. He's a real aerial threat, but his pace and energy does make him better at pressing high up the pitch, and of course when countering.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Chukwueze, Tomori.
Pretty robust defending.
Rafael Leao. Great position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Boga, and he's running through, and the shot! Goal! Nice!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Plays a delicate ball, while the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafael Leao, well-timed, excellent interception. Lukaku. And there's green grass ahead of him. Terrific header! That's a half-decent try. Gets his pass away. That's a shade optimistic. Mignon punts it upfield. Loftus-Cheek. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Abraham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chukwueze. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's well seen too.
This is the time you need that pace.
Brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lukaku. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Now it's Abraham. Rafael Leao. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to get it back. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Boga, nice ball, and he might be in here. Big header! Decent enough try.
Mukoko certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Loftus-Cheek. That's been cut out, well played. Joao Felix. And he's picked out the run.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. Skillfully cut out. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Abraham! A corner it is then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he finish? And it's in! AC Milan are all square. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mukoko. Pass is just off target. Mukoko. Now the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Corner number 2 then. And the header! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan are looking to go forward now. Boga. He gets big. And again. Goal! Nice! And they've got their lead back. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nice go into the lead. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Hernandez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Great work on the overlap. He has found the way through. He's got tall. And can he finish it? And he's following up. Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
Milan choosing to make the first change. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Numero 7. Il numero 11.
Pulisic.
Il numero 55. Il numero 46.
That's been intercepted.
Il numero 31.
And he was quick to react. And that could set him on his way. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. 75 minutes played. Rafael Leao. Dante gets over and intercepts. That'll be a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. Tries to get it clear.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's
Pulisic! Should have equalised.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's played him through. That is good alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Fires it in low. Hernandez gets rid without sophistication.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He can run onto that. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Well, there's the clearance.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
That's a good run down the left. He's found the way through. Boga. Cleared away. Nice have their third corner. They've played it short.
That's good defensive concentration.
Forwards and with intent. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get rid. That's really well cleared. And we're done. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival, David Villa! And that has fair fizzed.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Haaland. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gullit.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Hernes. He's away! That is a brilliant interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's come loose! Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
David Villa. Maradona. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Nakata. What's to shot a goal! That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. David Villa, foot in. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. And he's searching for... Now the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Amiel with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Seedorf goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So it is still 0-0. Haaland. David Villa. Bellingham. And it's Lahm. David Villa. Amiel look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
And here's Mbappe. And he's straight offside.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Seedorf. Mbappe. Seedorf. Seedorf showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Seedorf. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Gullit. And the shot! Goal! Amiel!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Gol assegnato al 34esimo minuto, numero 4.
Amiens have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And Hullet! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
David Villa. David Villa is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That was travelling. Seedorf. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lahm. Seedorf.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Costa Curta. Mbappe. Nakata. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Back into the middle. Bellingham. And the flag has stayed down. Big chance! Decent hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Seedorf with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Great hit! And the whistle goes for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere. Cambio di giocatori.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, super find. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. Great ball, and he's in here. Thuram. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Lam. Lam unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Defending was strong and firm. Vieira calmly anticipates. David Villa. Shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football, the game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. One of the world's great city rivalries, the Milan derby. It has its own chapter in the story of the Italian game.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine.
Can he put it away? It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Rafael Leao. And they can counter here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Thuram. Looking for the runner. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Joao Felix. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Has a go! And he's there to belt it away. Milan are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, hits one! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Martinez. It's a mighty effort! Yes, it's in! Back to within 1! Interesting!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passes short and sharp. Thuram. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react. He won't be happy with that one. Floated up and over. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
5 minutes till the break.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Hernandez having a look. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And here's Loftus, and the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Chukwueze. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is one way to get his defending done.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great hit! That's a half-decent try.
João Felix certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Thuram. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Abraham. Nicely intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Çalhanoğlu.
Might come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rafael Leao. Abraham. Rafael Leao. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Couldn't squeeze it through. No way through. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Mkhitaryan. Inter Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Martinez.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Felix. Abraham. Oh, super ball. Oh, smashing header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Vrij makes the interception. Çalhanoğlu. Asllani. And it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the cross comes in.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a little off target. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. And reclaimed it in a trice. You can run onto that. Zielinski. Thuram!
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tomori promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
That's a nicely measured pass. Hernandez clears. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be...
Decent hit! He has done it! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Martinez, and here's Thuram. That is a great ball. It's Mkhitaryan! Rafael Leao is carrying after that one. Barella. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a sharp pass. Mkhitaryan, and that will be the final act. And so they have the outcome they desire, a dose of reality and quality absolute together. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Mkhitaryan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now. Just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Gakpo. Jones. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nunez! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Martinez. It's Mkhitaryan! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He could be in here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Endo. Fiddles it through, and Darwin. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Endo makes the interception. Chiesa. Now it's Darwin. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Jones plays it short. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Salah. And here's Gakpo. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, shooting chance! Can he stop? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's the shot! Gakpo trying to keep this in.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Half an hour played now. He gets big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Salah. And they're quick to get it back. Mohamed Salah. Martinez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Looking tidy in possession here. Played back. Real chance! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now this could be a chance, and the shot, and again, he scored! Martinez at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Inter Milan take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's chosen to go back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is... Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. Oh, this looks sharp. Gakpo. Aslani does really well to win the ball there. Shot could be on. That's good play. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. 4 goals, but only 1 between them. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Mkhitaryan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. And through to the goalkeeper. Mkhitaryan. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's picked out the run. Thuram! And he hits the net. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 55esimo minuto numero 9.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he
goes in for the header! It's a loose... Oh, what has happened here?
Darwin. Mkhitaryan.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Thuram. He's had a shot!
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And he stands tall, impenetrable.
Mkhitaryan.
Thuram. That's an excellent interception. Endo.
Darwin. Mohamed Salah. Chiesa!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 45.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 57.
Jones with the short one.
70.
Jones. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is a great pick out.
Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Gently done.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Good ball over the top.
He's had a hit! It's there! And they are right back within touch!
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And here's Gakpo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nunez. Mohamed Salah. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zielinski, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away.
Martinez.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And he is slightly
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Thuram. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Can he put it away? He can get that clear. 4 extra minutes added on. Dink through. And that is expertly dealt with. Motta. Martinez. Bradley promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Salah. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And that's that. Inter Milan have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
We have already started here.
Chukwueze. It's run loose here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back. Whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Now then, the ball's come loose.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found Rafael Leao! Has fallen kindly here. Goal, Milan! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can he finish? Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've played it short.
He's got the shot away! Chukwueze tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Abraham. Loftus-Cheek.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Decent hit! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the...
There's the hit!
Abraham. So what can they make of this? Oh, just skips past his man. It's a sharp pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's had a hit! And that is expertly dealt with. Chukwueze. That pass has been well intercepted. Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan go into the lead. Chukwueze approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Picked up Abraham! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Rafael Leao. Kyle Walker. Now it's Rafael Leao. Tomori does really well to win the ball there. That is good alertness. Abraham.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! And he's there to get it away. Just eases him off the ball. Well read, nice interception. Rafael Leao. Back into the middle. Tries a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now the finish! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987 spettatori.
And that is as far as they're going to go. The ball has bounced loose now. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Chukwueze. And they can counter here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chukwueze. Oh, that's a very decent... He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Joao Felix. Chukwueze. Oh, super! And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 90.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek getting this one clear.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kyle Walker. Rafael Leao. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gabia. No, that's been intercepted. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's gone forward. Now it's Rafael Leao. Aims beyond the defence. It is a corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. In with the challenge. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Fofana. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Abraham shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time, and he was quick to react. And that will be the final act. Milan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... It is here at last, Milan's red letter day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The Milan derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Yes, Peter, this is one of the must-see derbies in world football. The atmosphere alone will send shivers down your spine, and when a goal is registered, the decibel level will deafen you. Believe me on that. Tension levels can be off the scale, and the Milanese have a unique way of expressing their emotions. I've been privileged to be in this position before now, and I'm not expecting to leave disappointed.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. This familiar tale ready to be retold. And there's green grass ahead of him. Tries a shot! And another try! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Lovely feet. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hernandez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Loftus-Cheek defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Martinez. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's...
And the shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Mkhitaryan. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, perfectly measured that. He might be in, he's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he finish? Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Ah, that's great defending.
There's the hit! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Thuram! Goal!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Thuram! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. That's another chance! Steaming on goalwards. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bisek. He's not got that quite right. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. Thuram! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Walker with the clearance. Loftus-Cheek. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. And it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Inter Milan do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.